So far in this series, you've been watching us train our dogs while encountering unusual circumstances. We are finally arriving at our summer home in Alaska. So training our puppy to understand how to live in a house will present a new set of challenges. But first, we've got to get there. You know what? There might be a shortcut through the woods.
I don't know why you see like the scariest path and that's the path you want to take.
That is some of the wildest forest anywhere in the world. Right
Seriously, like there's a well-graded road right there.
Come here, girl.
Zak and Inertia are over here. Oh God, they're off-road.
Bree is always wondering why we go off the beaten path. It's usually because I hear a strange voice calling me from the woods. Over here. That's my brain. Put it back. I've got something important and glorious to show you. Sorry about that. I'll put it back. This way, follow me. It's right here. Dig. Good job, Inertia. This is better than buried treasure. A BarkBox and a Super Chewer box? BarkBox is for everyday dogs who love to play and have great snacks and chews. And I told you to stop doing that. This is gonna be Inertia's favorite. She loves the dangly bits. And Super Chewers for those dogs who require the toughest toys on planet Earth. Look how tough that is. Glows in the dark, tastes like apples, and it's dishwasher safe? Sign me up. And some toys, like this werewolf toy, are actually designed to be destroyed. When your dog rips off this werewolf skin, there's another toy inside. Even with scissors, this is pretty tough to get off. It's a werewolf skeleton. Legend has it that every box comes with chews and 2 bags of super high quality dog treats too. You can get a free extra month of Super Chewer or BarkBox when you sign up. Wait a minute. Inertia, you can stop digging. We can have these boxes shipped to us. That would have been much easier. Inertia, I hear Bree saying something provocative. Let's get going. Details will be in the description.
In my limited smaller dog life so far, one difference I've found is that I finally can appreciate a bungee leash.
Are you trying to be provocative?
Is that provocative?
That's provocative to dog
Why?
trainers. Say she was reactive,
Yeah.
right? And she had an outburst towards another dog.
She kind of is and does.
Sometimes you don't see those outbursts coming before they happen. It can happen like that, and every centimeter can make a difference. It gives you less control in a situation like that.
Okay. Yes, says the dog trainer using a flexi.
I mean, I'll use that for a free walk like this because Inertia is trained, I hope. Inertia, come. See, she comes running back when I ask.
She really hits the end of that leash so hard, and I think this protects her. I don't want her to hurt herself while I'm teaching her not to pull.
What you're talking about is context. You're right. I've never been comfortable using a leash like that, but I could be wrong.
Having gone from a 60-pound dog to a 10-pound dog, it feels size dependent for me.
I guess you're underscoring how it's important maybe to consider not being so rigid in the way that we teach our dogs. Just because we've always done it a certain way doesn't mean we shouldn't look at things differently and consider the individual specific context.
By the way, if you're new, I'm Zach George. This is my wife, Bree, and we're training our dogs. Subscribe to our channel if you want to see how we do it.
I think it's border crossing day, assuming they let us cross.
So we have to eat all our food?
This is just such a great lunch stop in Yukon. Veronica agrees. She's trying to steal Zach's sandwich.
You can't have my sandwich. I'm so hungry.
But of course, the final bit of our journey won't be without some complications.
We had a wire come undone underneath. Good thing Bree turns into a grasshopper. My dad has to call me because a friend of his got a poodle. Life of a dog trainer.
I can't get her to stop jumping. She loves to jump.
Well, yeah, she's 10 weeks old. Yeah, all 10-week-old dogs jump. Number one mistake people make with puppies is too much freedom too early on. It takes 2 years to train a dog, and most people think it only takes a couple of weeks. It takes years to get a reliable dog off leash and all of that. Most people don't take my advice on that, but just so you know, that's the right answer. Good job.
What do you think?
Perfect.
With our repair made, we're ready to book it non-stop through Alaska, as long as we're not grounded by any grizzly bears or anything.
That's a big bear.
He's eating dandelions, you freaking cutie.
That's a grizzly bear. This grizzly is just interested in eating grass. This grizzly could not care less about us. It's not scared of us.
They eat grass? I thought they eat meat.
Yeah, they're omnivores, meaning they'll eat plants and meat.
You got your windows rolled up?
No, we're got them rolled down actually, so we can get a good shot.
Good girl, Veronica. You are being so good.
Okay, really, no more unplanned stops, okay? I spoke too soon. Suddenly, our tire started losing air, so I had to get out and address it while Bree kept a lookout for bears.
The thing is that they disappear instantly into this brush. We saw it yesterday. That one stood up, and the second he was back down, he was gone. Good thing I have a man who knows how to use an air compressor. Yeah! Not the kind of place you want to get caught with just any guy.
We finally arrived at our house in Alaska, and it is becoming clear that we've got some dog training issues to work on. Good thing I'm a dog trainer.
It has been so long since Veronica was in like a house, like a normal building. She's been having so many experiences and doing so great, but she's been living in a trailer, traveling around the country. I don't know if she's still potty trained. I'm almost positive that she's not going to be good if we leave her alone in this house. So I feel like we're back at square one.
In many ways we are.
When we started this trip, I noticed very quickly that Veronica was a lot more comfortable in her crate in the car, which makes sense because it's loud and kind of soothing, and she'd already been on an airplane a few times. So I think that scenario of a kind of smaller crate in a kind of loud, like bumpy moving place was somehow the only okay scenario she had in a crate. And over the course of our road trip, we were able to work that up to leaving her alone while napping and going into a gas station or even a grocery store, and then eventually to dinner, which you guys saw. That's pretty much what's been done with her crate training. It's been forever, like most of her life since she has known how to be alone in a house. She basically doesn't. My thought is, all right, I need to slowly transition this car crate thing that she's comfortable with into the house.
I put up that crate there hoping that she'll just go in it as we reacclimate her to this house. And so far it's working. She's going in there. We are going out to dinner tonight with some friends. And tonight might be a good time to test her, but we really have to get her exercise. We don't want to just leave her in here while she's fresh and amped up. We want her really satisfied emotionally, physically. If you're trying to teach a dog how to be alone in a crate, putting them in there tired while you can supervise them, monitor them, particularly at the end of the day, is the best formula for success that I know of, because you're going to accumulate those minutes in the crate while they're in a relaxed state of mind, even if they're unconscious. I mean, that's the ultimate relaxed state of mind.
We're hoping to get Veronica really into playing Frisbee over the coming months so that we can have a reliable way to get her efficiently exercised. This is important so that we can fatigue her on demand before leaving her alone for several hours at a time in some cases.
We have been working on this and I'm very proud of it. It's called Take It. Ready? Take it. Yeah. See how good she is?
Take it is where they literally take it and you let go.
Take it. Yeah.
Good.
Oh, I have to let go faster, huh?
Right, yeah, you're trying to simulate a part of a catch.
Yes.
Where it's like you catch it, now you got possession of it. Feel the weight of the Frisbee
Yeah.
coming down. See
Like
how the
that.
Frisbee dips? Take it's good because it gives them a slow motion version of the act of biting the Frisbee.
Let's do one more. Take it. Nice. Sometimes when we're practicing Take It and she's doing really well, we do it like this. Take it.
Oh, good. So that's
See?
technically a catch then.
Yeah. A teeny catch. Ready?
Right.
Take it.
And that's why we
Yeah.
teach Take It, because that's the easiest kind of catch to make.
Yes. Yeah. Okay, go.
Nice. And so you think
Good.
those rollers she really enjoys those, huh?
Yes. Take it. Oh my gosh. Veronica, wait. Ah.
There you go. And that's why we have a lead on right there, because she'll run all around this yard. I mean, she can get away from you and it can complicate training. So better to prevent the bad habit of running away or not returning it to you.
Go.
And I'm very pleased with both Veronica and how well Inertia is doing over here. I'll get you
Veronica?
a shot.
Thanks.
She's really into you right now too. It's so obvious. Wow, you look good with a Frisbee dog. Save some of that energy because we have something to teach her here. I think she's nice and warmed up. Okay, go.
Here is my next request.
Yeah.
I think we're ready to take it to the next level, and I don't totally know what that is. So let's do it. Next level.
I want to teach her to come around me to go after the Frisbee so we can really get her oriented correctly as she sprints outward towards the Frisbee in the future. I want to show you what come around looks like. Come around. Just like that. Look at that. I mean, when they get really good at it, they'll do it from a variety of positions. Got a heel. Come around. Right? Now we have her on the left heel. Come around. Let's see if she'll do it. Yeah, look how thrown off she is. Because come around. She worked it out though. See that? Come around. Go. Weave. Good, come around. So I use come around all the time. I'm simply luring her with the Frisbee to come around me. There's not much to it here. Look at what she's doing though. Do you see that? See, she hesitates, yes. Like she'll come halfway, because in her experience, the Frisbee ends up over there. So why would she go away from where it's going in her mind? I just wanna. Good. Yes. There we go. good. And I'm choosing to continue to roll the Frisbee in order to motivate her to want to do the task. She really loves chasing those fast-moving, rolling Frisbees. Let me see how she does without the lead. Our fence is secure. Might make come around training a little easier.
Yes. Yes. Oh no, almost.
Okay.
Come around. Yes. Shoot. Wait.
Yeah, go slower. Yeah, see,
Yes.
there it is.
Go.
And that was a great correction by
Yay,
her. Well
good
done.
girl.
Good throw. And you can see it's not totally intuitive for her to snag it out of the air yet.
Yeah. Go. Good job. Oh my goodness. Good girl. Come on. Look at you. Fastest Frisbee dog. Go. I didn't want to wait and make her come around. She was doing so well.
Because you're focused on reinforcing a lot of things, coming back to you, listening off lead, all of that.
I'm starting to get a big head about my Frisbee dog, so.
Are you? Well, yeah, she's got the ingredients. Now it's just a question of whether or not you bring it out in her.
With Veronica exercised, we're ready to crate her while we go out for a couple of hours. One reason we're keeping her in the crate is for her general safety, as well as minimizing the likelihood of any house training incidents.
We've left Veronica alone in her crate for the very first time since we've been at our Alaska house here. We've been gone a few minutes.
I put her in her crate before we left, and I think maybe that was a huge mistake. I'm kind of freaking out. I'm gonna check on her live.
Okay, so we're not off to the best start, but a few minutes went by and her barking started to subside when we checked the camera.
She's quiet. I almost want to tell her good girl, but I'm afraid I'll work her up. What do you think?
I think not.
She's not asleep, but she's quiet. She's laying there.
Like quiet dogs quiet.
Like quiet dog's quiet. She has been barking off and on, but our neighbor's dog barks off and on. And she's been stopping in between barks like 20 to 30 minutes. And so I feel like she's not just like constantly freaking out. If Veronica was really freaking out, Inertia would be freaking out. And look, she's just napping. Oh, she's out.
That's awesome.
Right now, she's not barking.
That's live?
Yeah. How upset is she? Like, how upset would you say she actually is?
7 out of 10.
So she had a handful of vocal outbursts while we were out, but they all eventually subsided. It was time to return home to see how she was doing.
Oh my goodness. Hey, good girl. Veronica, you were so good. Oh my goodness. She's so happy. Whoa, jeez. Hi, Angel.
We still have some work to do to get Veronica comfortable with being alone at home, and you can be sure that we're going to show you exactly how we do that. To make your dog's life better, sign up for a BarkBox or a Super Chewer box, subscribe to my channel, get my books, and follow us on social. Next time, we'll continue training in the real world, except Alaska. See you next time.